From the Detroit Free Press, I'm Robin Chan with today's Voice Briefing. It's Friday, July 4th, 2025.
For the Detroit Free Press Autos team, I'm Jamie LaRoe. Car prices held steady, but affordability still remained a challenge for many new car buyers in the second quarter. Data showed car buyers nationally set a record in the quarter as more agreed to super long loan terms and monthly car payments that rivaled some monthly home mortgage bills. According to Edmunds.com, 1 in 5 new vehicle buyers committed to monthly payments of $1,000 or more. That's an all-time high, up nearly 2 full percentage points from buyers who agreed to that sum in the year-ago quarter. The average monthly payment in the second quarter was $756. That's up $16 from a year earlier. Edmunds reported that car buyers are taking out longer-term loans to achieve palatable payments. Nearly a quarter of all new vehicle financing was for loans of 84 months or longer, a new record. The data also showed new car buyers are increasingly putting less money down and financing more of the vehicle's price tag than in the past. For more on the story, visit freep.com.
I'm Jenna Prestininsi for the Detroit Free Press. Head over to the Thumb's southern tip this summer to experience a Michigan border town along the waterfront. Port Huron features a vibrant historic downtown surrounded by the St. Clair River and Lake Huron. A trip across the Blue Water Bridge at a cost will take you to Sarnia, Ontario in Canada. You will need your travel documents for the border crossing. Water lovers can explore a historic lighthouse or stroll the Riverwalk as freighters traverse the St. Clair River, and you can check out a historic ship. Visitors to Port Huron can enjoy a variety of dining while in town, from an Edgar Allan Poe-themed cafe to Mexican dining or dessert shops. To learn more, visit freep.com.
I'm Frank Witzel with the Detroit Free Press. Lauren Milliman peered through the display glass, admiring not just what the words on the parchment said, but also the way they looked, with flowing loops and flourishes. I'm looking at how pretty it is, she said, taking a step back as her husband, Zach, also moved in to study the rare surviving copy of the Declaration of Independence at the Henry Ford Museum in Dearborn. He added, even though we've seen it before, it's cool to come back and see American history, what started everything. By everything, he meant the birth of the United States. The Declaration, dated at the top in big letters July 4th, 1776, is the reason we celebrate Independence Day. And in simpler terms, it's America's birth certificate, with all sorts of copies, old and modern, in museums, libraries, schools, and textbooks. And yet, the Declaration and its various copies still holds a few mysteries of its own, including how a version that was found in a records office in England got there, and how a different copy ended up at the Henry Ford in Michigan. Earlier this year, the Declaration received some extra attention when President Donald Trump hung a copy in the White House behind heavy curtains, presumably to shield it from sunlight just steps away from the resolute desk in the Oval Office. This week, all sorts of Independence Day events are unfolding across America. In Michigan, one of the largest is at Greenfield Village, part of the Henry Ford Experience. There, the Salute to America, which runs through Sunday, is showcasing music, including the 1812 Overture, performed by the Detroit Symphony Orchestra, and fireworks finale. Next year, during America's 250th birthday, the document will take center stage at America 250, which has been in the works for a decade and will take place in various cities across the nation, including Philadelphia, where the document was signed.
Find more from the Detroit Free Press on freep.com. That's freep.com. Thank you for listening. Have a great weekend, and you'll hear more from us Monday.